Yes.
Okay. So this is my third day in, and it's a mind-blowing experience, but especially the first day. Within the first, I would say, half hour, when Nurse Debbie came in and asked me how I was feeling, the only thing I could do was giggle. I actually felt really giddy. And then about an hour into it, I started to notice that I was listening to sounds like 3 rooms away and actually distinguishing separate voices, which my hearing hasn't done for 30 years probably. And then I noticed that I was also listening to a conversation in the next room, and my movie was still going. I had my headphones in, and I was listening to background sounds in the movie, and aware of all of these things happening at once, like multitasking with the ears. It's really interesting. I've never been able to even listen to a conversation at another table in a restaurant. Everything's always just muffled and garbled, and now it's all separating out. I'm really looking forward to listening to good classical music and seeing what happens. And then the next thing I started to notice was this expansion of my peripheral vision, and not only an expansion of it, but an awareness of what's happening over there, which was the first day was like squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. Everything that moved wanted my brain's attention, and I think I'm just not used to seeing way out here or paying attention to what's out there. So those were like the initial things in the first hours. And then, I don't know, when I went home that afternoon, just this wild sense of, also smells. Smells keep arriving to me like molecules, like they're floating, just it's not like one big smell, but all of a sudden, just one little like one molecule from somewhere arrived of something. And it's just kind of, wow, where did that come from? I wonder why I smell this. And then yesterday I was on the beach, and just this kind of an expansive awareness, not only of that all my senses were expanding, but also in a spiritual way, somehow there's an expansion going on. And I was overwhelmed by this great gratitude for leading me here, for leading me to this NAD plus. It's amazing. It's an amazing experience. I think it's life-changing. I think it's, I feel like Superwoman. And it keeps getting better, even though like I'm not shocked at new revelations of things happening to my body and mind and spirit. I can feel that it's still, this expansion is still going on. It's just not as shocking. You start to get used to it. The first day it's absolutely shocking, but now it's just exciting. It's really exciting.